Oh, what a boot to the face!
Something that a superstar must remember in a fatal four-way match is that there are no countouts and no disqualifications. I love the sound of that. Just think of all the possibilities. The match can end up in a brawl in the crowd or on the stage or in the locker room, and there's nothing anyone can do about it.
Corey, as you mentioned before, I know how fond you are of contests that have the no count-out, no disqualification stipulations attached to them. For a superstar competing in a fatal four-way, they have to remember that could mean being the victim of a brutal assault, and they never see it coming.
That's exactly right, Michael. Since the fatal four-way is no count-out and no disqualification, an attack can come by way of one of the opponents in the match lurking outside the ring, just waiting for the right time to strike or outside interference. And it's all legal.
There's a mistake I've noticed that a lot of superstars make in a fatal four-way match. They check with the referee to confirm that the referee counted 2 and that it was not a 3 count. Sometimes they argue with the referee. In a fatal four-way, if you take the time to argue with the referee about the count, somebody's going to attack you and it's going to be too late.
Here we go. Beautiful swinging neck breaker. Corey, I have to agree with you on a point you made earlier. Sometimes he might have. This might be it.
Oh, my. I'm not sure how much he has left.
That's not going to do it.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Looking for the from out of nowhere.
Can he end it here? There are 2 things that are crucial for success in a fatal four-way match: being resourceful and timing. And one is really the product of the other. There are so many things in this type of match a superstar has to keep in mind. And no count-out and no disqualification means anything can happen, and it's all legal. That's a difficult scenario any way you look at it, especially when you're going up against 3 other opponents.
Byron, earlier you talked about the importance of timing and being resourceful in a fatal four-way match. That reminded me of the #1 contenders match we saw on Raw in April of 2017. Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, Sasha Banks, and Mickie James collided to see who would face Bayley for her Raw Women's Championship. Let's just say in the end, Miss Bliss took advantage of a situation.
The 5 feet of fury has her master's and doctorate in timing and resourcefulness. After Nia Jax sent Mickie James flying off the top rope and flattened Sasha Banks with a Samoan drop, Bliss blasted Nia out of the ring with a drop kick and pinned the boss to become #1 contender to the Raw Women's Championship. It was brilliant.
Since there are no disqualifications in a fatal four-way match, a superstar has to be aware of the fact that if they're in an elimination fatal four-way match, someone who was eliminated can come back for retribution, and it's all legal. So you can eliminate an opponent.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does.
Byron, you touched on something earlier that's worth repeating. If you're a superstar competing in a fatal four-way elimination match and the competitor is eliminated, they can look to settle a score and affect the outcome of the match later. That's always a possibility in a fatal four-way match because of the no disqualification stipulation.
Michael, that's what I like to call an occupational hat.
Super kick!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
I just can't get over the physicality of this match. It has been absolutely brutal.
Ooh, what impact.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. What a stomp.
Good grief. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And there's his speed paying off. He's making a statement here with this attack. We know what's coming here. You
gotta believe this one's over.
And he goes for the pin. 2. And the kick out.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. When you're a superstar in a fatal four-way match for a coveted WWE...
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Look out.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight 201
Face breaker.
We talk about this could do it. Uh-oh. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow.
These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got. He's calling for it.
He can't withstand one bit more.
Super kick!
Under the rules here, the first superstar to get a pin or submission will be our winner. Should be a great one.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Counter here.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Many times in a fatal four-way match, we've seen superstars join forces for the moment and taking out a dominant entity. This could be someone like Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, and Nia Jax as examples. When a superstar has that type of power and can be that dominant, competitors will put their differences aside in hopes of eliminating that force from the match.
This could end it in cutter.
This is his opportunity to win this.
This could do it. Byron, you made an excellent point a few moments ago. There have been many times throughout history where superstars have joined forces in a fatal four-way match in hopes of eliminating by pinning or incapacitating that dominant force. Sometimes interesting alliances are formed. We saw that at the 33rd WrestleMania during the Raw Women's Championship match.
We sure did, Michael. Nia Jax dominated Charlotte Flair, Bayley, and the boss Sasha Banks in the early going. While they recovered out on the floor, they realized for that moment they were stronger together. The decorated champions eliminated Jax after a triple powerbomb that saw all three superstars assist in the pinfall.
We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar four-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the fatal four-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember,
He's looking at it.
the fatal four-way match works like this.
Harsh impact. Here's his moment, Michael.
2. Too close for covering.
Wow, what's it going to take?
We have seen him here to destroy your face.
Warm up the bump.
The cover. 1, 2. Well, that was a close call.
Wow, I am impressed.
Corey, you talked about the ground rules of a fatal four-way match. One thing to keep in mind is that depending on the stipulation, there could be eliminations in the match, meaning that once a superstar is pinned, taps out, is counted out, or is disqualified, they are eliminated from the match. But the battle wages on.
And a stipulation can change the entire complexion of a match. As one may think, a fatal four-way can see an interesting breakdown of temporary allies. No countouts and no disqualifications means anything can happen, and it can happen anywhere.
At the 33rd WrestleMania in Orlando, Florida, the Raw Tag Team Championship was decided in a fatal four-way ladder match. It was champions Anderson and Gallows, Cesaro and Sheamus, Enzo and Cass, and for the first time in 7 years at WrestleMania, the Hardy Boys. I couldn't believe what I saw when the bell rang.
Here we go, back inside the ring. Corey, the fatal four-way tag match at WrestleMania was one of the most anticipated contests on the card. The Hardy Boys shocked the world when they returned to the grandest stage of them all. Once they displayed their trademark continuity, the shoulders are down. 2! He gets the shoulder up before 3.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Seems like these guys are letting out a lot of pent-up frustration tonight.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, what impact!
I think that's done.
Splash! Massive! These competitors need to have their heads on a swivel if they want to survive this fatal four-way match.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Got to keep your head on a swivel in the fatal four-way. You never know where the attack's going to come from.
He wants it one more time.
And there it is, boy.
He may get the 3 count right here!
I think so.
Oh, somehow! Too soon. This is it.
Nailed it. This one's over, guys.
He's got him covered. 1, 2! You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Can you believe this?
What a stop to the back of the neck. These guys giving this sold-out crowd exactly what they came to see. What an incredible match. Oh, nasty impact.
History was made on Monday Night Raw the night after 2016 SummerSlam event. There was a special fatal four-way elimination match to crown a new Universal Champion. Victory could only be achieved by pinfall or submission.
His shoulders are down.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
This is amazing.
There is definitely a big fight feel, the main event feel that night on Raw as Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns, and Big Cass collided in an epic battle. Each superstar tried to be as calculated as possible in their attacks. The WWE Universe looked on in awe when Roman Reigns dove over.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Showing some quickness there. Showing off some of his speed there.
That has got to be it.
Nobody gets up from that.
And this has got to be it.
2! And he got a near fall out of it.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This could be it. Boom, what impact.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
We got to cover. 1, 2. What is keeping this competitor going?
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
We'll have to see which one of these 4 superstars can get that first pin or submission to get the W here.
Allow me to take you back to December 7th, 2015, and what... Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent. I think this is the beginning of the end.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. 2, 3.